Challenge because I've been there all my life. I'll be 48 in May. I've lived in Rutherford County all 48 years. So that is different. I grew up there. It's been a lot of fun there. It's been a lot of special memories there. There's a lot of great people that I've been associated with in Rutherford County. At the same time, I'm looking forward to the next step. No one ever thought I would ever leave Smyrna High School because that was my alma mater, and I was there 14 years as a head coach. But at the same time, there's times in your life that it's time to go to the next thing. And obviously, there's been some circumstances at Blackman that have taken place. But at the same time, it's time for the next step of life. And the next step for my family is to be a part of William Blount High School, and I can't wait to be here, and we're excited about this next phase.
You talked about some of those circumstances. Obviously, there's still an investigation that hasn't been closed. You haven't been named in that, but that thing's still kind of dragging out. Just talk about that, and I mean, what do you know about what's going on?
I was questioned by our board, not our board, but some people inside the board. I guess our superintendent, some people work for him, 5 weeks ago about the Booster Club. I answered those questions. I mean, it was all Booster Club related, and I answered those questions and haven't been asked another question since then. So I guess they're investigating things within the Booster Club, but at the same time, I understand the people inside the Booster Club are good people. So probably some bad paperwork, probably some things that every Booster Club struggles with because it's a volunteer organization. But I haven't been questioned by anyone, and haven't been questioned by anybody from the Sheriff's Department at all. I mean, that's about the Booster Club things, and I'm looking forward to all that being cleared because I don't think anybody in the Booster Club has anything wrong either. It's just a matter of going through, I guess, the protocol they want to go through, but I haven't been questioned in a long, long time about anything with the Booster Club. So obviously I don't have anything, even though I support the Booster Club, I have nothing to do with those things. So looking forward to that being over, even though I know that's not anything to do with me, but at the same time I'm looking forward to that being over so they can move on because those kids at Blackman I love. It's been a great situation there at Blackman. Miss Vick, who retired last summer, was the principal who hired me there and had a great 5 years there and with her. And so I'm just looking forward for everybody to move forward, and it's going to be good for the kids there at Blackman. They've hired a coach now. He's one of my assistant coaches. So it's time to move forward, and surely the next day or two it'll all be done, as far as with the Booster Club.
Did that investigation lead to your resignation at Blackman?
That's been reported that, but absolutely not. The day I resigned, we had nothing to do with anything to do with the Booster Club, and that's kind of been reported incorrectly, but it's simply that Dr. Justice, who is the principal, or Lisa Justice, and myself, we have different philosophies. She was new to our area, and the principal kind of has the say-so on who they want to be a football coach. And so it's no more than that. It's no more than we have different philosophies. We have different ideas about how to run our football program. And as a principal, she has the capabilities of hiring who she wants to be as a football coach. So it's really no more than that. They were worried, and I say they, numerous people were worried that the program was going to blow up because there were so many parents that were unhappy when I resigned. And so I think the goal of certain people was just to make sure that the program continues forward, that we make it about the kids, which is what I said from day one when I resigned. It's about you, it's not about me. And I think all this has been an effort to kind of push everybody to make it about the kids, not about to get the parents to back off of everybody who's mad because they're mad because I resigned. And so I think all that's an effort to do that. It's no more than that. I don't really want to answer any more questions about it because there's nothing really there that I can tell you because I know nothing. I haven't been questioned in 4 or 5 weeks. I answered all those questions satisfactorily weeks ago. So it's time to move forward, and for me that means William Blount High School, and I can't wait.
You obviously coached against some pretty good teams in Rutherford County.
Absolutely.
Really good football over there. Now there's 4 championship-winning coaches here in Blount County. How has that experience helped you for what you're going to face here?
Well, I know the coaches up here really well. Gary Rankin from Alcoa lived about a mile away from me for years. He would stop by and just walk in the door sometimes and talk with me. So I'm friends with those people. Obviously, it's a great challenge. It's great to be a part of that. I mean, that's to be a part of this county and what football can be in this county. It excites me. I know it excites people at William Blount, and it's going to be a great challenge because right now, there's 2 teams that have kind of been relevant around here, and our goal is to make William Blount relevant, and we're going to work to do that as soon as we get here.
Have you stayed in contact with Gary? I mean, what's your relationship like with him?
Occasionally I get to talk to Gary. I don't get to talk to him a whole lot. We're still friends. He was the guy that would walk into your house and just walk in the door, and he used to stop by all the time. So we do have a good friendship, and even though we were competitors, we do have a great friendship, and I look forward to being up here and getting a chance to go eat lunch with him someday.